This is the silliest setup. So I may or may not be vlogging from my phone because I'm that tired of the quality of my laptop video. And across the street, that way, is a new dorm that they just finished making. With new people. With windows that are facing mine. People are going to see me talking to my window. Also, definitely conveniently wore a tank top so that you all could see my beautiful new tattoo. It's real, it's real, it's real, I promise. I haven't done one of these in a while. I haven't sat down and given you guys the talk of your life in what seems like forever. So I'm going to do it. You all deserve a really good talk. Creativity. What is it? It's such a mysterious idea. To those of us who have it, it's a skill. To those of us who don't have it, it's a quality. And as an artistic, creative person myself, I get a lot of people who talk to me and say, I wish that I could draw, but I'm not a creative person. That's not true! Everyone has the capacity to be a creative person, be it writers, or painters, or scientists, or mathematicians. It's a way of thinking and of changing your perspectives of the problem in front of you as necessary. And for some people, actually for most people, that's a really weird concept to wrap your mind around because I feel like the bio students, the chem students, the physics students are all looking at the liberal arts students and being like, when I go to decorate my room, I have no idea what to do. That's not creativity. That's a creative outlet. Creativity is it's a big umbrella. I don't think that a lot of people realize like what creativity actually is or how to get it. It is both a skill, which you can refine and build upon no matter who you are, and it's a quality, but like not to the point where you're the odd man out, like, oh that sucks for you, you can't be creative but everybody else can, but more so in the sense of how are you creative? I personally am not creative in the sciences. I go into a science class and it's interesting and I like it, but I follow routines and I just soak up the knowledge. I'm not one to think individual creative thoughts in a science class. But when I go into an art class, it's the complete reverse. And I just feel for the people who say that they're not creative because that's such a shitty feeling to have! Especially if you're one who thinks that creativity is something that you're born with and that you can't get otherwise, and if you're not good at drawing, well then you're just going to be a boring person for the rest of your life. Because that's so far from the truth. So far! So, I return to my original question. What is creativity? When I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, thereabouts, we did these weekly art projects and a parent volunteer would come in and we would be given a lesson. And one of these times we were trying to mimic this one like painter. Basically what it was like this, just a tree with like multicolored leaves and the grass and the sky. And we were given white, red, green, blue, and yellow. And the idea was that we were supposed to use these colors to make this tree with like these multicolored leaves on the top. Around this time I'd started to get a little bit obsessed with anime. So what did I think? A tree. I have red and white. I'm gonna make a cherry blossom tree. And it was like technically not what we were supposed to do, but I didn't bother asking if I could because I didn't want somebody to say, no, you have to paint the same exact multicolored tree as everybody else. We had like this school-wide competition sort of a thing where every single class of my grade did that exact same art project. And so we were all like judged based on the same like art projects that we did. My cherry blossom tree got 1st place. Are cherry blossom trees the most original and creative thing on this planet? Not really. But in the context of the given problem, cherry blossom tree was a very abstract idea. One time I was really frustrated and bored with this essay assignment that we were given in one of my classes. I don't remember, it was in middle school I think. And so my mom told me about this project that she had to do when she was in school. Basically they were given this poem told from one perspective and they had to rewrite the poem from a different perspective. And everybody in her class took the poem and retold it from another person's view, and she told it from the perspective of a tree. She was like, if you're ever bored with a prompt, you make it fun. You make it fun, you make it interesting, you bend and twist the rules until you have something that you can have fun with. That mentality has stayed in my mind since then. Creativity isn't necessarily about producing something that has never before been seen. I think that creativity is more about seeing the box and willingly breaking out of it. Creativity is a mentality. You're not a boring person if you aren't thinking creatively. It's a choice. It's a choice of mentality, and it's fun. So if you are ever feeling low on yourself because either you think that you're an artist with no original ideas, or you think that you're a boring person because you're not an artist, throw those ideas aside, because neither of them are true. That's all I have for you today. I hope that if you're feeling low about yourself, or if you have ever felt low about where you stand creatively, that maybe you can change the way you look at things and feel better about yourself. Alright guys, go make something new. I'll see you next week. Bye!
Pivot.